Preparing the
Inner Circle.
We're recording, by the way.
Wait, you already turned on the camera?
Hold on, it's already recording?
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow. I'm eating.
You mean the
Welcome back to the Inner Circle.
Welcome to the Inner Circle.
We just watched What Happened to Monday, and that movie was garbage.
Yeah, okay.
Started off with...
You didn't like it?
Just get hurt.
No, I hated it.
It was good.
We didn't like it. Not at all. Too predictable.
What was wrong with it?
Hold up.
We're gonna go by plot.
Let's go.
character.
Let's. I'll trash it and you'll defend it. And like we're gonna do story, characters, all that.
It was straight.
So general impressions, one sentence. I thought it was bad. I know you thought it was bad.
Yeah.
You thought it was good.
It was good.
Why you put it in the box so like you thought it was good?
No, I didn't mean.
I
I
liked
didn't
it.
mean it.
It was a little thriller.
See,
You feel me?
I liked it for what it was. I didn't expect
It's
it
a
to be that.
Netflix movie. What did you expect? Yeah.
We got two people
I
on
usually
one side,
expect
two
good
people
stuff
on the
from
other.
Netflix.
and
Now
then Parks and Rec.
at the bright, my
I think it went
expectations
hard.
were way down low.
I
Like,
will say.
You gotta realize when you have Bright with an actor like that, you don't expect that for somebody else.
But Bright, I feel
Bright
like
is
it
terrible.
had-
We're not even getting
Yeah,
into
okay.
that.
Oh, we already
Bright's
claimed
second,
that.
we're not even getting into
We're
that.
not going back to that.
No, I ain't even
Um,
finished.
I'm just
Bright's
saying, my expectations
Alright.
low for Netflix.
Okay,
movies.
I'm telling you.
So in terms of story, we have a basic setup with William Dafoe as I almost said Daddy Dafoe. Daddy Dafoe.
He's a granddad.
Yeah, but like the flashbacks were cool. It felt like they were building on the characters that we don't have enough time to care for before they are offed. So I don't really see the point.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
But I will say, for there to be 7 girls, I don't know who was who.
Yeah, I didn't care for any of them when they died.
I like
I'm
the
just
blonde one, but
The one that thought they betrayed herself as like the outgoing one of the group, but she never did anything at all.
yeah, her.
Yeah.
I liked her. I liked her
I like her
character.
too.
But she also had time to develop. I don't think the way they can I have a reason why Monday is Monday?
no.
Or is she just
there's
like
nothing.
Like,
She's the evil
like their
one.
character ones don't
Everybody hates
actually.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
like
What
What if they
just
what
think
if that
about
was
it.
a joke? They were just like, God, I hate Mondays.
Right.
I hate
Yeah.
Mondays. Just like, why would I
Listen,
make a
just
movie
think about
like
like how clueless can you be, or how distraught can you be to just name your children the days of the week?
I mean, I like that concept.
I
You have
did
seven
like
kids.
that
It was
concept.
kind of cool.
I thought it was
That's
really
the
like
thing.
Dang, I feel
Monday,
like I'm alone
Tuesday.
here.
Come
I like
on.
the movie.
I like the
Yeah.
movie.
One thing I will give it has a really neat concept, and I wish it was developed further. If it was a
Yes.
Netflix original series,
Series
I
would've
could
been
see
better.
it being
So
far
do you
better.
think Netflix has this problem where certain movies are better off as series than movies?
This would have been a better
But that's just in
series.
general,
Possibly.
not even Netflix.
Possibly.
Because the first
That's just-
season
yeah.
literally could have been 7 episodes meeting the girls.
Mhm.
That's literally what they could have done.
And it could have left off a
You ain't
cliffhanger for the second
lying.
season, and that could have gone what they went through.
Or
that
they could have built up to the movie where Monday screws everybody over because there's a lot of missing.
turned to an action
Okay.
sequence.
No.
after that.
What was someone said like there was a I think Jay said there was a twist, and I feel like the twist he said the twist for him was like, oh, there's 7 girls that represent 7 days they go out. Yeah, they're on their respective days, but someone said like there was another twist, and I didn't see it. We were just
We
like we
didn't get
predicted everything like an hour in advance.
I might be slow, but I ain't know they was killing the babies. Or like,
We didn't
I
expect
didn't-
I
babies.
knew it
I
when
didn't
they
catch on
put
to
so much
that.
prominence in that scene. We're just like, oh, it's the cryo sleep thing. It's like they're putting so much prominence, they're killing them. They're killing
I ain't
them.
know.
See, whenever they put them in the thing, like the only thing I really thought was
I
just
thought we were talking
like,
about
okay,
I thought they were like
they're gonna
freeze
freeze them, but
Put 'em in
they're
water.
gonna
So-
unfreeze
When the
all these
population
kids
is, no.
when all their parents are dead.
I believed it.
Yeah.
As a
Yeah, that's
okay,
why they bring them back out.
So
This
who's
is-
raising these kids?
Nobody.
There's literally millions of kids in these cryo things. One, where are they at? Where are you
Okay.
storing them?
I will say when they started, when I saw the burning of that child in that scene, I was like, well, there goes all the dimensions to
Yeah.
that villain's character. Now she's just your average like Saturday morning cartoon.
And it was like right. They waited all that time just as something that we already knew that she had to be killing. You can't keep
Yep.
all them kids.
See-
People having 7, 8 kids. And
I
you
did-
killing them all? Or
Well,
just put 'em to
apparently
sleep?
it was like something like genetics had changed and
Yeah,
babies were born like
it's
where
be-
there was multiple.
They said
There was
they
a
put
lot
something like
at
in the
once.
plants
And
and
it's
stuff
the
to make
government's
the
fault,
solution,
'cause the
and it became a
GMOs.
problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big facts.
Yeah, it's like because the GMO. So I don't know. I just feel like when they started burning the children, I was just like, the thing is, it's like, come on now. It's like you could kill people in such, in like other ways, But just like to just burn them, I'm just like.
I mean, they
what?
were asleep.
Well, that's
so
and the
They were
way
asleep,
the
but-
way they do that actually is probably more of just to get rid of like all evidence of there being children. So I can see why they did that, because if they're like, oh, stabby, throw you in the garbage can, somebody could easily find that other than just ashes. It must be burning some wood.
Humanity when Tuesday's eye got cut out.
I have a question. When you guys like saw Tuesday
I know.
putting her face against the wall, and they said it's Monday, there's no way it could possibly be Tuesday. It's like, were y'all thinking like that's Tuesday?
We
Like,
immediately
so
said it's
obviously
Tuesday.
Not at first, because just the fact that when you get an action scene when they show an eye just getting someone, you think they're dead. So,
I don't think that.
Wait, you're talking.
Well, we didn't
okay.
think they were dead.
I thought Monday. was
I
dead.
thought Monday was already dead,
Me
so
too.
I thought it was Tuesday because they went for her eye, and then they had her eye, and it was like, okay, well, obviously they're gonna use her body parts to find the rest of her sister.
Maybe
But
it was
I
like.
thought they
I will
still
give them
killed
credit because if you think about it, Tuesday was captured. You'd think they would take the wig off of her and it would be the orange hair, so they're looking at it like, oh, that's not the red orange hair, that's got to be Monday. I will give them that, but I immediately said that's Tuesday.
I feel like that's something
Before they even said it's Monday.
unique to me because like I watch too much anime and video games to see like if the body's not there, they're not
dead.
dead.
They're not
it's
dead.
like in video games, it's like he disappeared. Nah, that means he's not dead. He's not. Yeah.
He's coming back.
He'll be back next season. Or next season,
Speaking of
whatever.
twists, what about the twist from Sad and Cutting Fingers to a freaking action movie? You know,
Yeah, it was just like
Yeah.
it was like 30,
Yeah.
a little past 30
it
minutes
was like
of
past the
development,
second
and then
act
like
going,
bam,
like the
let's
full
go in
third
this.
act was like a full action movie, like
And
another
everybody
movie.
just started dying.
I think the problem with it is it's a Netflix movie. They have an hour and a half to get us through it, and okay, it's getting good. Oh shit, we're at 115 minutes. I mean, hour and 15. We got 15
Yeah.
minutes. We gotta wrap it up.
Yeah.
Everybody die.
So
I mean,
I do like how they killed off all of, or most of them except for 3, because then at the end we're not like that one guy is not asking every single one. So what's your name now? What's your name now? What's your name now? It's just what's your name now?
I do like that
I'm
they-
Terry.
I thought the
Now-
ending was the
I'm
most awkward thing I had ever seen.
Yes, it
which
was.
part? With the
It's
the
like
whole
it's
situation
like
going on?
What is it? It was Tuesday and Thursday sitting there, who are now Terry and what's
and
their-
Karen.
and
Karen.
Karen.
She kept Karen.
And it's just like an awkward like wide shot, like obviously in a green screen room, like who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you? Great. What the future is saved.
15 minutes. Wrap it up.
Yeah, it's like
He
and it's
slept with
like
a whole bunch of
don't
dead
worry
people.
guys, the population problem just like fixed itself right then. It's like we don't have to worry. The population has slowly gone down right when this woman got caught.
Yeah.
But okay, so
Her
just
eye starts
clarifying,
glitching.
Monday did it in the promise of her twins wouldn't be killed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She right
Okay.
out her family, so her twins can survive.
That kind of makes sense now, because we were questioning why the government woman was saying, "I wish all this place would just burn up."
I wasn't
flames."
questioning that.
I was still questioning towards the end, but that woman said, "I wish this place would burn up and all these kids would just be in flames."
But she said sometimes
And
she
that,
be
I
like,
guess those must have been the saved siblings. So she really wanted every single sibling to die.
Which makes her another just. I hated her as a character.
I
just like,
hated
just
her.
shut up
She
and
kind
die,
of reminds me
guys.
of Umbridge. Like there's literally nothing likable about her. Like
Yeah.
she's just there to be hated, and I kind of don't like characters like that because it's just like
Well, it's such a neat concept, and was the question of like, well, we need to control population was us like booming within the last like 20 years. The fact that she is the like pinnacle of evil and nothing like is morally gray about her just pisses me
I
off.
mean, just think about it. Was she's really the villain? I think the dude who was doing all the work was the villain. I mean, they barely showed the woman like instead of like doing
Mhm.
a walking or speech on TV, the dude was doing all the killing and finding them. Should have been the real villain.
See, the thing is, I view it as more of like a leader-follower kind of thing. Like, she's the leader of this
And he
cult,
do- and he does all
he's
the
a
dirty
follower. Because when he came up to her, right at the screens of the siblings, the saved siblings or whatever, he's saying, like, you're the only one that could do this. Like, we must have you, and stuff like that.
I don't like skinny James Corden. I didn't, you know. Like he's just there to be like the head honcho. Like when he's on screen, you know, oh wait, the government's here, as opposed to just some other militia.
He doesn't even say much at all. So
Monday became Monday. Why she feels like she's the real Karen.
Besides that really bad flashback at the end as Monday is dying. Just like, Dad, why are you crying? What's this have to do with anything?
Yeah, I didn't like that.
The
at all.
finger cut off thing?
No,
Like, when he's
You
like,
at the
sorry.
end when she was dying, when she was flashing back,
Yeah.
and the dad was crying when he said, "I'm just trying to save
Yeah,
y'all."
I'm just trying to protect you. Yeah,
They
I
just-
think
it was
in her
not
head she
useful.
was saying, "I'm just trying to protect her kids," so she felt like she was her dad, but she went about it the wrong
feel
way.
like
That's a
in the same
good way to
position.
think about it.
Yeah, that makes
Oh,
sense.
I think
I
that's
didn't
what
think
she was
about it like
crying
that.
about because
I
she
can see
did
that.
all of that essentially to protect her
And then-
family. Granted, her sisters are her family, but they're not hers.
And then said, "Don't let them take them." I mean,
Yeah, like she
That was
made
okay.
sure her kids were safe. So at the end, Monday did turn into some tragic martyr or whatever.
She got shot and came back.
I still
and
think she's a
everybody
terrible person.
Yeah.
She's a terrible
Yeah.
person, but at the end of the day, she's
Yeah.
not
Like, 'cause
responsible for her sister's lives.
here's
She's
the thing.
responsible for her kids.
they're protecting each other, like by doing the same thing. Like one person goes out a day. Why couldn't she protect her kids that way? Like keep them inside
Because
or something.
They're not all pregnant. So
Yeah,
she
they
can't
were
be
at the
pregnant
show.
for 9 months, and the other 6 aren't.
Make a point.
So they would have had to disappear. Either her kids had to go, or her sisters had to go. And hey, as a mother, you pick your kids.
Cause they was gonna
Good
catch
point.
on real quick. See, yeah, like your belly was farther than it was yesterday.
Her man's is a security guard.
Exactly.
I was about to say, I couldn't relate to that angle between choosing between your sisters and your kids because one, I haven't had kids, and two, I'm an only child, and so I'd be like, forget it, I don't need either. Just like I don't need either. I'll just keep going.
It was
Neither
like
one.
wow.
That's terrible.
Final. Let's go into final score 1 to 10.
Ooh.
I give it a 6.
Six.
It's not the best movie in the world. I'd watch it again to see if I missed anything, but it's not my favorite.
I didn't miss anything. I mean, everything is blatantly there after you see the ending.
Shut up.
So 5 for me.
All right.
4.
Yeah.
4.
It was
Oh,
my
you're rude.
turn.
You're rude.
I'm at 4 or 5. Yeah, 5.
Y'all are rude.
I'll
give
give
it a
I'll give
7.
5.
Oh, look at the one that liked the
I
movie.
enjoyed
Okay.
it.
I like the movie.
I enjoyed it. I'm not
I
gonna
think it
flex.
could have been developed.
Of course, she
better.
liked it more than you. She gave it a 7.
I mean,
So the
I
highest
think it
was
should have
7.
been. It's a great concept. It should have been developed more.
Do you
Yeah, it's a
think-
great concept, but it's not a movie I'm gonna watch again.
Do y'all
So-
think? Do y'all think it needs a sequel?
No,
No,
I
No.
feel like it
definitely
needs to die.
They can actually go back and what's the city called that they're in?
Honestly, I think this is England.
Britain land.
Britain.
Or
Yeah.
whatever city country they're in. Rename them the show, the country that they're in, and the synopsis is what life is like and whatever, and
Trumptopia.
follow the 7.
Trumptopia.
No. It would be like Britain 2074 because that was the year it said 2074.
Okay, so Britain 2074. Follow people around how their lives go. You have the 7 sisters and how they interact with everybody around, and then it leads up, and then the final is what happened on Monday.
Yeah.
And it's like it's working backwards.
This is gonna be connected to the Bright sequel.
Bright was stupid.
No.
I don't want to hear about it.
Hey, I enjoyed Bright
No, you
more
did
than
not.
More than
what
Are you
happened to
serious?
More than
Monday.
this. Yeah.
Bright
did.
was
I
so
didn't even finish
stupid.
right. I didn't even finish it.
All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.